morning, everybody. This is Stephanie Luaris from Heart and Soul Fitness and Wellness. And I did promise you in my last video that we would eventually make it outside. And it is a beautiful morning here in Lake Havasu City. But today I did want to talk to you a little bit about rest. And hopefully we're not going to get too much outside noise. We've got a couple of maintenance vans around the neighborhood, and my dog is out here playing in the yard a little bit, so hopefully we'll be a little bit quiet. But the importance of rest, and there's a few different kinds of rest that we look at. We all know the importance of sleep and getting a good night's sleep. The amount of sleep we need is varying for adults. Some of us are okay for 6 hours of sleep. Others need up to 9-10 hours. It really depends on our body, the amount of good quality sleep we get, how easily we fall into that REM cycle. For me, I'm a person that I need that good solid 8 hours, but for each of us that really depends. But a good night's sleep is so important to just our overall health, our wellness, and our well-being. Another thing that we look at in our rest is rest days. And that is those days where, yeah, we are kicked up on the couch with Netflix and, maybe just sitting there in our pajamas doing nothing, no concern. Sometimes we call it those mental health days where, you might even call in sick, and that's okay. We need those days. Another form of our rest day is those days that we take off exercise. Those rest days that are built into our training plans, and if you don't have rest days built into our training plans, you need to revisit your training plan. Rest days are important, and those aren't rest days where we're sitting doing absolutely nothing. These are active rest, where we're getting up and moving. We're engaging in the activities of life. We're grocery shopping. We're moving. We're doing chores. We're doing whatever. We're still participating in life, but we're not engaging in overall exertion. We're not throwing in extra workouts and putting our body into continual stress. The body needs to repair itself at some point. We can be stretching, we can be foam rolling, we can be doing yoga, things like that, things that are restorative. But rest is essential. One thing that I'm seeing a trend with some clients is when they start to get really excited in their training program is they start to build momentum. They start to feel really, really good. And so they add on additional challenge. Well, I've finished what's assigned to me today, so I'm going to go on and then add an additional blah, blah, blah without any rhyme or reason to it. Now, maybe a couple extra minutes isn't bad here and there, but adding on a completely new workout without understanding or adding something completely contrary to what you've done can actually be damaging to your overall fitness and training. Especially when you're working with a professional, there's a methodology in what's been structured for you in terms of cardiovascular endurance, in terms of strength training, that's bringing you to an end point, to where you're striving for, to that goal. It's building blocks. It's building you to where you want to be. So when you have those rest days, when you have an easier day or an easier training day, and you still feel good, that's not an invitation to go harder. It's a key that maybe the workout I did could use a little more effort or a little more challenge next time. But it's not, let's go and add more now. Rest is part of the game. It's part of where we build that muscle. We restore our body so that we can hit it harder next time and continue to grow, continue to thrive, continue to build up our emotional and our spiritual well-being as well, to be whole and thriving beings. You have any questions in how rest plays an important part of our fitness and our wellness as a whole, reach out to me. Drop questions in the comments, or let's have an email conversation, have a message, and let's talk some more. Have a wonderful day and hope you're doing well.